Well, Nqobile Madlala has hit the streets of Johannesburg to find out how residents are coping with this electricity crisis. And she joins me now from Riverlea. Hi, Nqobile. So how are ordinary South Africans adapting to this latest round of power cuts?
Well, Sally, it's been a very difficult time, that much I can tell you. I mean, we heard from some of the restaurants, from people who own restaurants, who were talking about the fact that it is so difficult that it's affecting them financially. But at the same time, Sally, we have also spoken to some of the communities as far as Mayfair in Johannesburg, who are also experiencing the same problems. But now I'm in Riverlea, where some of the residents here are having issues with regards to power cuts because they're very reliant, Sally, on oxygen tank. Now, this is what needs to be plugged on your electricity, and this runs purely on electricity. And of course, the lady used this as backup should there be no electricity. However, Sally, with a respiratory disease like that, it becomes very difficult to breathe without some of these things. And this is what we're going to find out from Umam Daphne. Perhaps explain to us how this has affected you, the load shedding, how it has affected you.
The load shedding is when there is no light, then I must use the bottle. And the bottle, when come not full, the bottle gets so quick, and then I'm short of breath, then I couldn't breathe. And then it's a big problem, then I'm not feeling well, and it takes long to bring another bottle, and it looks like I can't, I don't know what to say, but I just asked for something that they can bring me another bottle, and that they make the bottles full. When the bottles come here, the bottles is empty. And the load shedding is too heavy now, because sometimes before this, then I can get in a month's time 2 or 3 bottles. Now they say I can get only 1 bottle for the month. Today is the 9th of a 10th. My bottle is finished. How I'm going to live when it's again load shedding, especially at night, because I can't breathe at night without a bottle, because I'm sleeping on the oxygen. I'm 24 hours on the oxygen because I'm so short breath. And if I just get off the oxygen, then I'm blue. My hands, my mouth, my feet, everything is blue, because my body haven't got oxygen. And when I get back on it, then there's nothing in. I have to get oxygen in my body, and I have to get strong bottles with lot of oxygen in. The thing is, the electric is very, very worse now in this winter. And everybody asks, just ask when it's load shedding, what is Daphne doing? Because it's oxygen, it's a bottle, and how she lives on it now, what she's doing. Everybody's asking or phoning, but I'm just praying that things must come better, especially my side, with the oxygen, especially the oxygen bottle.
It sounds like this scares you a lot. Perhaps give us an indication, when load shedding happens, what do you do normally?
When load shedding happen, then I'm mad. I can't tell you what to do, because then I just think what I'm going to do. My bottle is empty, and if I use the bottle now, then 2 minutes the bottle will be finished. Then how I'm going to breathe, what I'm going to do, and I'm just in another world with my oxygen, without oxygen. I can't stay without oxygen, without the bottle. Truly speaking, I can't stay without an oxygen bottle.
So do you have then any alternatives, maybe to go to friends so you can charge your oxygen tank? The one that you plug on your wall?
The one I plug on for electric. Sometimes when I haven't got electric, then I go to my friend, then I plug it there on, and then I sit there. Like this, the electric was off here by the school, then it was, I think, for a whole week. I have to go and take my oxygen electric, and then I plug it there in during the day, then I sit there. That time, it wasn't so bad, but now I can't stay without the oxygen out of my body, without my body. My body needs the oxygen, my body. And the machine, I sleep on with it, and I can't stay without it. I can't stay out with it.
So, Mama, now that we are on stage 3 of load shedding, what are you going to do going forward if there's no lights?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Really speaking, I don't know what I'm going to get mad. I'm already mad on my family. I make my family already mad when there is no light. When I can't breathe, then I stress on my family. My husband, my children, everybody, till the small one. They worried about me. They just think my granny, my mother can't breathe. She haven't got oxygen. She can't sleep. I can't sleep when I haven't got oxygen. I'm like a mad person. I can't sleep. And the way it makes me, I feel even sorry for my family, especially my husband. He's sleeping, then I must wake him up. I'm not feeling well. I haven't got oxygen. What must I do? I stand by the windows. Then I look for let the oxygen, the wind get me. 2, 3 o'clock at night, I'm standing by the windows. Let the wind come in just to blow me for some oxygen. But I don't know what is the problem with this load shedding and things without oxygen. And now, I don't know what I'm going to do. They say the load shedding is going off again. My bottle is already empty. And they say I won't get another bottle. How I'm going to do without it? I really don't know. I'm already worried what I'm going to do. I'm already worried. I don't know what I'm going to do. Really speaking. And the way I pray, I sleep, I pray every minute. I pray. I sit in. Let the light go on. Let they bring the bottle or let me get better. I don't know. People don't think how I feel. I even lost my appetite. I don't even want to eat anymore. I just eat and I never, because something worried me. My oxygen worried me.
Yeah.
I haven't got oxygen in my body.
Thank you very much, Mama. Well, Sally, as you can hear there, Mama just explaining to us how difficult it is for her to be without oxygen. Well, that's just how hectic it is, Sally.
Yeah, and you know, Nqobile, Daphne Crook, I think is her full name. She has just brought home the reality of how very difficult it is, particularly for people who are not well. And please thank her from us for sharing her story, because I think it is so crucial that this news goes to everyone. This is the reality of what load shedding does. This is the reality of what infrastructure and unplanned blackouts do. And just send her our very, very best from us, and tell her that she's very brave for sharing her story with us. Thank you so much, Nqobile Madlala. She's with Daphne Crook of Riverlea, who is frightened and frustrated because of the intermittent power supply.